Hi friends, it's me Stace. Today is Monday, November 27th, 2023. This is going to be a chatty video to give you guys an update with the kitchen. I do apologize for the angle. I'm actually in the den because I have Dinah next to me napping. I don't want to wake her up. So hopefully the quality of the video is okay. So I'm going to rewind to talk to you guys about the kitchen. But my biggest update is I think that either by this Friday or next Monday or Tuesday, the entire kitchen, countertops included, should be done. I am so excited. So ready to have the kitchen be done. So last week, which was the week of Thanksgiving, we had the installer here Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday. So he came Monday, he was all by himself. Monday, all the cabinets, they came in boxes, so he had to assemble every single cabinet. So I guess Monday we'll call that assembly of the cabinet day. Then Tuesday was the actual install, like where he's putting the pantry cabinet in, putting the fridge cabinet in, all the upper cabinets, building the island, things like that. On Tuesday, hubby and I noticed that with the bottom pantry cabinet, he had shelving, and we wanted the pull-out drawers. He did not have them, so we called the owner, and the owner, I guess, forgot we wanted them, so he did order them, and he said they would be in roughly about 2 weeks or so. So I thought, that's fine, as long as he knows we're going to get them, it's okay. And then also with the island, the very end cabinet is supposed to be a trash can drawer. He did not have it as a trash can drawer. He just has it as a regular base cabinet with a shelf. So again, hubby called the owner, and the owner completely forgot that we wanted the trash can drawer. So he added that to the order along with the drawers for the pantry. And again, 2-week time frame. So I thought that's fine. As long as he knows about it, we're going to get it. So as he's installing the cabinets on Tuesday, I noticed, or our main thing that we wanted with especially the side with the wall, or the window wall. Okay, so we have a pantry, 3 cabinets, and our fridge cabinet as well. We wanted to make sure that the distance from the pantry cabinet to the window was the same distance as the fridge to the window distance was. So to do that, he had to make, because our old pantry was 34 inches wide. The new pantry is only 30 inches wide. I guess that's standard size for a pantry. So we had about 4 inches of wiggle room there. So he really did take his time and measured really well, and I will say they line up perfectly. Like, he was in there with a ruler, moving cabinets over, moving this this way to make sure they were exactly the same distance apart. So to do that and have the cabinets fit in that area in between the pantry cabinet and the fridge cabinet, there are 3 36-inch cabinets. Our old countertop between the fridge and the pantry was 9 feet, exactly 9 feet long. This countertop now, or this space for the countertop, is 9.5 feet long. So that whole side is 5 inches longer. It doesn't really bother me because I'm happy that everything is centered, but it does go 5 inches into the already small dining area. You guys seen the dining area, it is really small, and it looks even smaller now because we have the 5 extra inches. Even though it's only this big, it is substantial in size when your room is only this big, right? But I'm okay with the dining area. It's only hubby and I. And if we have the kids over, they're little, we could easily fit around the table. And I like that we have the wall here. It does give me some options with the dining room table. Our table does have the 4 chairs as well as a bench. If I wanted to, I could easily put the table against the wall and have the bench be at the wall and have the 4 chairs go around it for like a different look to give me more space. But I think right now it's okay. So when he left here on Tuesday, I noticed that I looked at the island and I thought it looked crooked. Either the flooring was crooked or the island was. So I did take a tape measure and measured it, and in fact the island was off by about 1 inch. So when he left Tuesday, I guess he thought he would come back on Sunday to install the doors of the cabinets as well as all the hardware, but now he had to move the island. So hubby did call him to let him know that the island was crooked. So he would have to bring whatever tools he would need to bring to fix the island. Okay. In the meantime, between Tuesday and Sunday, hubby and I did build a support wall, or I guess a 2x4 foundation framework type of wall. That was recommended to us to do that when we originally met the owner, just discussing the kitchen. Nothing was really set in stone yet. We were just kind of discussing it to give us extra support for the island, okay, or for the top of the countertop. So hubby and I built that on Saturday. And then when he was here on Sunday, he did install that. So, and the reason why we didn't have to do that, the owner said, I'm sure you're fine with the quartz going on top of just the base cabinets, but just to ease our minds, we did decide to go ahead and build it. One of the reasons was obviously for the support of the stone and also the dishwasher. Our old dishwasher, the hoses that go to the sink, I think, were on the side of the dishwasher. The new dishwasher, the hoses are on the back of the dishwasher. So there's really no wiggle room to have the hose come out of the dishwasher, then turn to go back into the cabinet. So that 2x4 support wall we built is just the 2x4s. There's no sheetrock or anything on it. It gives us that space we need for the dishwasher hose to go out and then come back in to go to the cabinet. So when they were all done that, the cabinet guy was here yesterday, which was Sunday. He did take the back panel off the island because he had that on, because now we had to add a 2x4 wall. And the hubby put the dishwasher in, and the guy drilled the holes for the dishwasher, and it seems like it fits in there fine now, giving us that wiggle room with the wall that we built. So since that is now bigger, because normal cabinet depth is maybe 24.5 inches, I think, maybe somewhere around there. And hubby, we did the 2x4 wall. The installer did install the wall to the actual base cabinets for stability. But now the side panels that would normally go on the island don't fit because they need to be wider, because we added we have that gap of the 2x4 wall. So he does have to bring in, he has to come back, of course, to do the drawer handle he has to do the trash can drawer when that comes in, as well as the pantry drawers. It'll be the same guy, so he'll install those. And when he comes back, he will bring the gray side panels for the side of the island. We do have the back piece, but he doesn't want to put the back piece on yet until we have the side pieces on. He'll bring that back, as well as a kick plate that goes on the bottom of the I guess it's like a kick plate or a toe plate that's on the bottom of the cabinet, because the piece he originally brought was 9 feet, which would be the same distance we had in between the fridge and the pantry, but because he made everything center, it's now 9.5 inches. We didn't want to have a 9-foot piece and like a little 5-inch piece. He was going to cut it in a few pieces, and I don't want to have all the pieces, so he'll bring back a longer piece. So the kitchen's done for the most part. Like, there's nothing else we can do. I'm just going to wait for those pieces to come in and have him come back to install them. He also did cut all the is it called corner round? I think it's called corner rounds. He did cut and install all that. It's not attached though. He's just laying there because we are replacing the floor. And if he were to attach that and us take it off, we can mess it up. So we're going to actually take it off and number it so we know how it goes back together, because there's a lot of pieces. And then when we put the new flooring down, we could just put that on top of the flooring, and it'll be finished all that way. Then hubby will attach the corner rounds of the cabinets, but all that's done. So today, Monday, the owner contacted hubby today, I guess, to verify the pieces that we still need. The trash can drawer. Now the cabinet that's in there, I asked my husband, and if they're going to put the countertop in, how's the cabinet going to work? Because the cabinet has to come out, and the cabinet's all screwed together. The cabinet that's in there, even though it's supposed to be, or it was meant to be, a regular base cabinet with a shelf and a drawer, that's going to stay there. And the trash can cabinet, they need the door for the front of the cabinet, as well as the I don't know what they're called, the glides that the drawer would slide in, and out. They would need that. They would just install that on the existing cabinet, which is not a big deal. And the pantry drawers, I'm not sure how they install them, but I believe we have three of those coming, because there's 3 shelves, and we have 3 pantry drawers coming. So anyway, the owner contacted hubby today regarding the pieces, as well as, so he knows. Even the cabinet installer did contact him to let him know where we are. We took pictures and sent it to the owner. So the owner is aware that we built the wall. We need the longer side pieces and the longer piece in the front of the cabinets, as well as the other things I mentioned. And he also told hubby that the template guy was ready to go. So whenever you're available, we can have the template guy come out as early as tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So hubby, I guess, had to call the office to set an appointment, because hubby will work tomorrow. He'll just come home for the time that the guy's here. He'll only be here like an hour or so. Hubby doesn't need to take the whole day off, right? He took off Monday and Tuesday of last week when the cabinet guy was here. So when hubby called the girls, I guess, at the office, he asked the time frame, and she said, 3 or 4 days, maybe a week. So today's being Monday. Hubby said by Friday. I think probably by Monday or Tuesday at the latest, the whole kitchen will be done. So when the whole kitchen is done, I will do a tour of the kitchen. I'm not gonna. Well, actually, I'm gonna wait a little while. I want to make sure the whole thing is done. like I said, we're still waiting on the pantry drawers, the trash can drawer, the side panels of the island. I don't want to do a tour and have it be not completed. So once everything is completed, I will do a tour of the kitchen. And I did start decorating for Christmas. Actually, I'm pretty much done decorating. I want to say it was on Friday. Hubby also had off Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving. I think Friday he brought the tree, and then I think Saturday I fluffed it a few times. And I want to say Sunday. I think it was Sunday. No, I think it was Saturday. Saturday. After I fluffed it, I did put the ribbon around it, and I probably did that 3 times. I normally do it 3 times. The first time I put it on there, it never looks right. You have to go in there and fiddle with it. I did fiddle, and I didn't like it. Took it off, put it back on. I think I did it 3 times. So now the ribbon's on there. It is not decorated, though, as far as any ornaments. Hubby and I do that together, so I'll wait for him to do that. I have the village is not done because I need to get lights. I don't know what I did with the lights I had last year, but I don't know where they are. So I can't do the village until hubby gets me the lights. And I have the nativity out here. I can do that, but hubby has to get that mossy stuff in, because I have the nativity in the media center, and I have the nativity sitting on wood, or not wood, cardboard. So I tape my lights down to the cardboard versus the actual cabinetry. That way, if I pull the tape up and it's too strong, it's not going to take the cabinet with it, to hit the cardboard. I can do that, but hubby I still need more of that mossy stuff to go in there. But the whole house is done. I didn't do a whole lot, what I normally did last year, I did the same thing this year. So when I do the kitchen tour, you'll probably see very few Christmas decorations in the kitchen. And then I'll do a whole house tour. I'll do the kitchen tour by itself. I'll do a Christmas tour. And then probably, beginning of the year or somewhere around there, I would do a whole house tour, so I can go in more detail about the kitchen, about the wall, the other things that you want to do with the house. So I think that's it, my friends. So just want to give you guys an update. So today, what I'm doing, no, I'm not doing any videos. I do need to organize the pantry a little bit. We did everything's out of my sewing room, except for like my mixer and my food processor, like appliances, because we don't have the counter space for them, or we don't have the countertop. Hubby did, we did save the cabinets as well as some of the countertops we took off from the old kitchen. We do have one of those countertops in on the island, so it makes it more of a usable space. It just gives us space there. But I'm not putting any appliances. Like the only thing I have there is a coffee pot, So I want to organize the pantry a little bit. Organize the drawers, because my old kitchen only had 4 drawers. I now have 4. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 12. I have 12 drawers. So going from 4 drawers to 12 drawers, I have a lot more space. And you just want to organize a little bit, things like that. So I'm going to do that today. I'm also working on my recipes today. I used to meal plan, and I do like meal planning. I very much enjoy it. I like knowing what's for dinner, I hate when it's like 12 o'clock and I didn't pull anything out. And I'm like, okay, well, this is not going to thaw out in time. Have Hubby pick up something from after work. He'll go to the store and get the dinner, but he also gets other things, so we end up spending more money than we should. So I do want a meal plan. So what I'm doing today is I have this old binder that's really falling apart. So I took all of my recipes out of it. These are all my recipes, just some of them. I still have a whole boatload on Pinterest as well as in cookbooks. What I'm going to do is take these recipes or the dinner ideas. Like this one is, for example, is peanut butter pie, okay, like a dessert. I had hubby pick me up a 3x5 index box, as well as the dividers and index cards. So inside here, I label them, beef, crock pot, desserts, fish, pasta, what else do I have in here? Pork, sauces, salads, soups, that kind of thing. So on the index card, I'll show you because I already did 2 in crock pot. So here in crock pot, I have 2 of them. So I have 3 of them. So I have balsamic glazed chicken. Okay, that goes on the front of the index card. On the back of it, I write down the ingredients. So I know what I need to make this dinner. Okay, so then this one is honey sesame chicken. This one is barbecued pulled pork fajitas. And I have, again, the ingredients in the back. So what I do is I will take all my recipes, once they're written down in there, I'll separate them into those categories. And I'll just get them little, like the back to school folders that have little pockets in them, or even the ones that have little clips. And I will have a poultry folder. I will have a beef folder. I have a folder to match all the categories. So when I want to do my dinners, right? Rather than looking at the whole recipe, I just grab the cards okay, what I want this week, what I want that week, or whatever, or that day, and I already have the ingredients on the back, so it makes my grocery list easy because I'm just looking on in this little box. Then when I have my menu set for the whole week, now we do our food shopping every 2 weeks, and I like to do 14 dinners. This way I know, because we're gonna have leftovers, this way I know it gives me 2 full dinners, and that I already have all the ingredients for. So if I don't feel like having this that night, I can just go to one of those dinners. And what I'll do is I'll take the little card. I need to make something like a menu board holder, either with my laser or just wood. So I'll make it like Monday through Sunday, and I will just take a little clothespin and pin this to the board, so I know exactly what was for dinner that day. So that night before, I can pull this out, and dinner's good to go. But it's just a lot of work going through this many recipes, as well as probably this many cookbooks. So I'm doing that today. It's probably not all going to be done today, but I'll share with you guys that when I'm completely done that. All right, my friends, I think that's it. So I'm going to let you guys go. It's already 5 o'clock. So hubby should be getting home soon. And I want to work on the tree, get that done. I want to do the nativity. I can do that. I can do the village. I could probably do the village tomorrow after the guy comes. Now with the village, we have this table. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. It's like a little side table. So it's like a media table or a console table. We have that goes to our set that's in the that's in the family room. We have that same set. It's a matching set. I have that as the entryway table, and I have the couch. I have the living room furniture section like an L. That way the tree can go in the corner by the fireplace. That's how it's set up. So the village, last year I had it on the 3 shelves. I hated it on there. When I have a village set up, I liked having it make sense, and it didn't make sense to have it on different layers. So I'm using that side table, but it's too small for all the pieces I have. I only have 6 buildings, but it's just too small. So I'm taking a door that came off my closet in my craft room. I'm going to put that on top of the table. It's going to stick out a little bit farther than I want it to. I might have hubby just cut the door. Like, we're not going to put the door back up in my closet. I don't have a closet anymore in my room. And we do have both doors because that closet is still a closet. So I'm going to see if I can have hubby cut the door down so it's not so wide or so deep. I think that'll look really nice for the village. But I can set that up once hubby gets home. Actually, I want to do the tree. I'm going to get the tree done. Get the tree done first. I'll decorate it. Then we'll do the nativity. Then I'll probably do the village tomorrow. And I'll share all that with you when I do the tour. So coming soon will be a kitchen tour by itself, Christmas tour by itself, then a house tour. And I think maybe today I will post on my YouTube channel, on my community tab. I'll post some pictures of the kitchen I did take, just so you guys can see it. And I really do like the gray island, and I love that we changed our minds and decided to go with the black hardware. I really do like how it looks against the white, even the gray. So I'm really happy with that. Now, when they do install the countertop, that's all they install. They will drill the hole for the faucet. Hubby will do the faucet. I think they'll install the sink, but hubby has to do the faucet and all the drains, all the pipes, dishwasher, all that. But again, I'll share all that with you guys. So anyway, my friends, that is it today. What is today? Monday. So I might come back Wednesday with a crafty video. I have a few ideas I want to make for Christmas. Like just a few simple little Christmas decor things, and we'll make them together. So I'll see you guys in a few more days. Any questions, my friends, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.